As you know, I love New York. I lived here. It's always nice to be back. I feel like coming back home, and especially playing again for Pasha, really cool, because I really had great times over here, and that's why I'm back here again. When I was a kid, and I was in the summertime, I was in Tunisia, in my motherland. I was fascinated by the backgammon game, so I was collecting the dices. And my grandfather, he used to go always with me, put him on my shoulder, and to go play in the cafes. So I had a bunch of dice in all colors, everything, and they called me cispis, which is dice. And my uncle at one point said, oh, yo, it's cooler when you get the English name, which is dice. And the name Loco came, I don't know, it was somewhere in late 90s. I was just about to discover house music and techno and everything. And I was going crazy in Ibiza. And I found myself on the roof of Space trying to get the letter, the S or the P. And I remember on the left side, my friends screaming, dice, dice, stop, stop. And on the right side, the security, too loco, loco dice, loco dice. Well, it fits on my character, I would say. I'm a kid from the golden 90s, so I would say I grew up with Ice-T, which for me got the best voice, the best kind of rap, old school style. Snoop in the early days, Eazy-E. Now, who I would be, none of them. I would be Dice, the rapper. I was bored by hip-hop, because hip-hop became, end of the 90s, it changed completely. It was kind of boring, and hip-hop became very commercial in television by that time in Germany, and I think in the States as well. So the people, they wanted always to listen to that, what was hot on telly, and that had nothing to do with being a DJ in a hip-hop club. So also I wanted to do more, just to play two records on and on the same old school track, going on and on and on. No. So I was discovering house music by that time, US house, Danny Tenaglia, DJ Sneak, Ahmed Van Helden, early days. Was fascinated by all that, and this is how it starts slowly. The transition started. And in '98, I took the decision and I said, I leave everything what I was successful in behind me, and let's try something new and hope it's gonna work out. So I worked hard for it, and here I am now. I always wanted to live once in my life in New York. I think every artist, either is a photographer or musician, have to live in New York and in Ibiza. You have to suck the energy and all about New York. And that was always my dream. And I was with Carl Cox on a bus tour, and I was standing in Brooklyn on Bedford, and I'm like, I'm gonna move, I'm gonna come here. So I went back to Germany. I'm like, Martin, you have to come, we have to move. So we packed all our stuff and we came, and I'm like, look, we have to take the opportunity not just to come to New York and hang and being cool. We have to do something. And it was about time to do my album, and I'm a New York kid. I mean, I come from hip hop, so everything, the whole circle was closed by that time. We choose a nice loft, nice loft in Brooklyn. And we build up our equipment and we produce 7 Dunham Place, which is 7 Dunham and Broadway in Brooklyn.
Bringing that beat. Yeah, I know y'all love that bass. What do you mean tell them about them girls? They don't know nothing about pimping like I pimp. Yeah, y'all heard right. We pimping international, baby.
Actually, Pimp Jackson was the only track which we produced in New York, but the vocals, they came later in Germany. We have, in the complex of studio where we work, we have a lot of hip-hop artists working. And I have a friend, his name is really Michael Jackson, yeah, and he's a hip-hop producer. He produced for a lot of German hip-hop bands. And I was playing around, what could we do with this instrumental, the cool instrumental that we had? Because Martin, as usual, Dice, you know, it's not ready yet. Okay, what should we do? So I was talking, we always do the experiment with an open microphone where we record sounds. So at the end, I call Michael, I'm like, come over here. So you hear me, that's whole freestyle. I was asking him questions and he was just replying. And in that moment, you hear the telephone ring. Where you are, what you doing?
Damn, the telephone ringing in my ear, that's how we do, man.
And Martin grabs the telephone to run out of the studio there so it's not recorded. And actually, when we finished our conversation, Martin came back and he's like, okay, there's a lot of material, where should we cut? Leave it the way it is, because it was 100% New York conversation. Yeah, I'm talking about the girls, talking about this, talking about that. And this is Pimp Jackson's talking now, man.
We pimpin' international, baby.
What inspires me outside music? Food, cool people, cool, interesting places. I'm a huge football fan. Soccer, you call it here. I like sports a lot, and if I didn't become a DJ, I think I would be a restaurant owner or chef or something like this. I think more restaurant owner. Or I would figure out something and sell it very expensive and say, this is the special thing, yo. United States, it's very hard these days because you don't have record shops anymore. And I would suggest any DJ is like, don't go and do the online thing. Go to a record store and learn about music. Only in the record store you can really learn about music. If not, there are so many great tools like Discogs or YouTube and all that. Listen to other DJs. And most important thing, be real and follow your own style. Don't try to copy. That's it. It's very simple actually. And always love what you are doing, and I think the rest comes by hard work.
Dice, you still in the building, baby?
Welcome to Dubspot. We believe in providing you hands-on experience right away. Whether you're completely new to music and want to turn the sounds in your head into a musical reality, or you're an experienced artist looking to refine your skills and add new tools to your arsenal, we're ready to meet you at your level. For students of all ages, all levels, and all styles of music, Dubspot is here to help you achieve your goals. With course offerings both online wherever you are and at our school in the heart of New York City, we are ready to guide you through the next phase of your musical transformation. Whether you want to produce music, DJ, or do both, you've come to the right place. Come explore Dubspot for yourself. Become a part of our community and make music.